Have you been looking for a way to make some extra income, but you don't want to do all the social media stuff? You just want something that is practical and realistic. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make up to $100 per hour, and all you're going to need is your smartphone. I'm not just talking just to talk, y'all. This is something that I did. This is something that my mother did. This is even something my cousin did for years before I started my YouTube career. And I did it part-time while I was in school, or even when I had a full-time job. This was something I did on the side. And there was also a period where I did it 100% full-time. So this is something that you can do, and it's going to be really flexible, especially for those of you who want something practical and simple and actually want to make an additional income. So I'm not going to hold you too long. We're going to jump right into the information. What's up, moneymakers? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Diamond Chanel, and on this channel we talk about all things money. Now, every time that someone asks me, hey, I need to start earning some quick money, what can I do? I don't want to do social media. I don't want to do none of that digital stuff. I just want to use my phone and make an additional income. This is the solution that I give them. Why? Because this is something, like I said, that I did, that my family did for years before starting our YouTube careers. So I know that this is something that works, and it's very legitimate because you're actually working with banks as a freelancer. But first, before we get into this information, this is something fun here that we do on this channel. Leave me your most recent emoji in the comment section below. This is a way that I could try to interact with each and every one of you. Okay. Now let's get into the information. What we're going to do is break down, first of all, what is a field inspector, how you can get started, and then I'm going to show you a few different websites to get you started, and I'm going to provide you with some additional resources. So a field inspector is someone who gathers information and performs property value appraisals of residential and commercial properties and vehicles. So as a field inspector, your job duties are to visually inspect the property, take photographs, collect data, and compile a report with a property value estimate based on your findings. You don't need any formal qualifications to be a field inspector. For an entry-level field inspector position, your fastest path to being qualified is to get the training from other experienced field inspectors at field services companies. As a field inspector, you are there to pretty much confirm or deny the reports that lenders, insurance companies, mortgages, banks have in their systems for a particular property or vehicle. So this is going to look like you going to the property, whether that's going to be a residential or commercial property, and doing a quick eyeball inspection. So this is just going to take your own observation and an estimated guess. So after you take a few pictures of the home, you'll have a quick report to fill out. And this report is very simple. It's going to ask you, what kind of home is it? Is it a bi-level? Is it a ranch? What color was it? Is it brown, purple, pink, yellow, green, whatever? What was the condition of the lawn? Did the grass seem like it was being kept? Was it unkept? It's just going to be those basic questions. Now, what we would do was go to the house and take the pictures, upload the pictures, because you're going to have like a little app, upload those pictures, and then go on to the next house, and then leave the reports until later. And because you have the photo evidence, it's going to be easy for you to not only remember, but to just look at the photo and answer those questions. And then you can go on about your business. Now, each house that you inspect is going to be from $25 to $30 per house. We would usually have a list of about 30 to 40. 40 is a bit high, but about 30 houses to do in one day. And all of that would take us about 4 to 6 hours. And most of the time, you're going to have a bunch of houses in one neighborhood. So you might be on one street with 2 houses, and then you go one street over, you have another 2 houses. So it's very easy to do $25 per house and to do 4 houses or 5 houses in 1 hour, which is going to equal out to about $100 or $150 per hour, depending on how fast you can get this done. And the more experience you have with it, the faster you can be. Now, I hope that all makes sense. So with all of that being said, I'm going to show you some websites where you can get started and you can start applying for these positions. I also want to mention that you're going to be a 1099 independent contractor, which means you are pretty much your own boss and you could take on as many companies as you can handle, which is going to be the way that you make the most money out of this. Now, this is something that you can do part-time, full-time. I've done both, and you're making up your own schedule. Let me show you to a few websites that you can apply to. So the first website we're going to go to is called FAR Inspections. Some of the services that they offer are going to be exterior occupancy verifications. So this includes a visual observation of the property to determine the occupancy status, the property description, and property condition. Then there are interior and vacant walkthroughs, which means that you're going to be going into vacant properties and doing an observation. So you'll be taking pictures of the interior of the property. You want to take pictures of every single room. So if it's a 3-bedroom house, 2 bathrooms, you're going to go into all 3 bedrooms, all 2 bathrooms, and take plenty of pictures. And then after that, you'll do a quick report on the conditions of the home. Then there are insurance loss drafts. These usually pay a lot more money. They pay around $60 per inspection. And that's because you'll actually have to take some time to make a report with the client who filed the insurance claims report. And then these are my favorite, which are the bankruptcy inspections. And these were my favorite because it is a no contact it's a no contact inspection. So you don't even step foot on the property. You take pictures from the street, and you want to do this fast because you don't even want the person to know that you are taking pictures of their property. So you go click, 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 click. You take pictures of the side, front, grass, and then you go on your merry way. And if the person happens to come out and say, hey, what are you doing on my property? Why are you taking pictures? You get in your car and you leave. And that's about it. It's really quick and you can go on to the next job. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, you can go over to their page and fill out an application or get in contact with them. We do have a list of field inspection companies. I'm going to leave this in the comment section below, okay? So this is going to give you a full list of different inspection companies, because the more applications you fill out, the better chances that you could get more money, obviously. So I'll leave this in the description box below, and we do have a sale going on right now. There are so many different companies out there, and it's all going to be dependent on what state you live in. So you want to make sure that you're looking up your correct state. Now, usually these jobs are going to be all across the United States. If you're not in the United States and you're watching this video, I'm sorry, I don't have advice for you because I don't have experience with that. I can do some research a little bit after this, but you want to look and see what is available in your state. And if you get that ebook that I shared with you all, it's going to give you a large list of different field inspections and property preservation companies, and it's going to tell you what's available in what states. Also do something that's called car chases. So instead of inspecting properties, you're going to be looking for locations of vehicles that those might be past due, that are on the brink of a repossession, or might be in the process of a repossession, and you're pretty much just trying to figure out what's the condition of the vehicle, where if it's in the place that it should be in, and things of that nature. And you'll just take some pictures, do a quick report. So it says, like, our inspector will complete a detailed condition report for the vehicle, take photos of the vehicle with special concentration on any damages that are visible, as well as a photo of the neighborhood where the vehicle is located. If it is evident that the vehicle is used for anything other than normal driving, this will be documented in the inspection as well. So there's so much more that I could dive in about this topic, but I want to know if this is something that you guys are interested in, because I usually show you ways to make money that are strictly online, where you don't have to leave your house. Now, this one is kind of a hybrid of you can work from home and you would be working on your own time, your own schedule, whether you want to do it part-time or full-time. but it does require you to do a little bit of traveling, but you're traveling on your own time. You don't have any management team breathing down your neck, and you're not doing it like a 9-to-5 job. And this is something that you could absolutely make $100 an hour doing once you kind of get the hang of doing it, and you could get in and out really fast. If this is something that you guys are interested in and you want more practical ways of making money, please let me know in the comments and just tell me more videos. And I know that you'll want more videos like this. If you got to this portion of the video, you might as well go ahead and give this video a like. And if you didn't leave me your most recent emoji, right now is the time to do so. Now look, if you're looking for different ways to earn money, then you can check my description box. And also I have these 2 videos here that you could check out for some more money making tips. All right, I'll see you all in the next one.